Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all who like to Akim wa Akwa, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity, and the video through the Spirit. Hey, this is still an ongoing video, man. This is one of Elder Apostles' hardest, longest videos. This thing's 4 hours long. 4 hours long, currently still going. It says, Brother Titus, former member of IUIC, speaks about assault by IUIC captain. Basically, he got, beat down by one of his own former brothers. All right, and the whole point of this, these guys, they're so fixated on their image, on appearing to be righteous, on being the big super camp, but you have a lot of folly going on, right? When you make yourself big and broad and wide open, you attract a lot of flies and mosquitoes, right? Now, no camp is perfect. The scriptures tell us that there's going to be good fish, bad fish, right? So this isn't every camp has had bug outs, right? But we're seeing, as of recently, we're seeing a trend out of the IUIC. They are just constantly in the Israelite tabloids. This shit in Kenya, shit in France, the Joy Morgan situation, right? Sending DPs to dudes' wives, telling them, dudes' wives telling dudes, I bet you'll nut good because you eat good fruit and vegetables. What is going on with this group IUIC? These guys have developed a history of having members who are just complete niggas, but they wear that purple and that yellow, and they believe that they're, something righteous, man. Being in this truth, y'all, it's not about the outwardly, it's about the inwardly. And we see with these guys, they have this real bad, they don't get that. They don't get that. Let me do this. The outside of the cup looks clean, but what about the inside? What about the inside of that cup, y'all? Matthew 23, I'm going to start right when the act's right. Matthew 23 and 25. It says, Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. There's been cases of extortion out of IUIC. Bishop Kanai and the boys, right? Calling dudes the pocket, embezzling folk out of money. What is going on over there? I'll tell you what's going on over there. Their focus and concern is not Yahushai. Therefore, they're prone to mismanagement in their leadership. Hence, as the leaders are, so the followers will be. So if the leaders are bugged out and moving improperly, so will the followers. Although they appear to be righteous and well collected and synergized on the outside, marching, catching planes, going to countries, matching uniforms, it's being found out that these guys are crazy. This video that I'm gonna play, y'all, one of these guys almost killed a former member went up to meet with a IUIC member who was his former friend and brother. The guy pistol whipped him unconscious and beat him near to ending his life. Broke his arm and some of his fingers. Allegedly, right? They're having a whole court case down there in Memphis. Damaged the artery. Dude was bleeding, right? There's pictures and stuff. Cracked his cranium. Like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all out here pistol whipping niggas? I see y'all pistol whipping niggas? Damn. Let me keep going. Verse 26. Thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside may be clean also. Clean the inside, man, not the outside. Matching colors doesn't make you righteous. It's about the inside.
Woo, I'm over here going in. I'm over here being loud, telling all this.
So this is the guy. He's giving his testimony, and we're not justifying him. He has dreads. He has mohawk dread. He went back into the world, but he's just giving his testimony of what the hell happened to him. And it got found out.
Slick ass. It's talking about one.
Was your arm broke before the fight? No, sir. He
So
said,
he's talking about when he was in court over the incident. He's being interviewed or questioned by the attorneys and whatnot. Yeah, like he literally got pistol whipped to the point to where his fucking arm broke or some crazy shit, bro. Damn.
was your finger broke before the fight? No, sir. He said, Mr. Cash, you mind telling me what's in your arm right now? I said, I got a 4-inch plate. I got a 4-inch plate here, and I got an 8-inch plate with 23 screws, with a finger plate and 5 screws. Man, the judge was like, Jesus. I looked right at him. He was right there in the chair looking like a Egyptian statue. When the judge said Jesus, he looked up like this. He knew he was fucked. So next thing I know, I get through. So they finally get done with my questions. Then the officer comes in. He says what he says. After he said what he said, they showed pictures. I'm leaking all the pictures y'all see there.
Right.
I got more pictures, but it's just too damn gruesome. So the officer on duty took pictures too when I was in the back of the paramedics. So at this time, before all that, it's another sergeant. It's 2 sergeants. It's 1 sergeant and it's another sergeant getting more evidence. So
you said getting more evidence?
Getting more evidence. I can't even expose it to you because he already done call. He don't talk to me. He don't call me and talk to me. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna get to it though. I'm gonna get to it. So next thing I know, Moses come in. Shout out to Moses, bro. Shout out to Moses. All praise to the Moses.
There was a third guy involved who apparently got the guy off of Titus that was beating him to death. Apparently his name was Moses.
God for Moses, man. Like I said, I ain't got no ill will against Moses, but this where it goes down. Y'all remember the name? This is his witness. This is his witness.
So his witness was Moses.
Moses. So
okay.
And of course, and that's another thing. You got Tazariak in the middle of it, being the interviewer, busybody. You Israelites, man, y'all are making such a fucking circus out of this truth. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is y'all are not ready for the blowback of the judgment that's coming. Y'all are making a circus and a game out of this. Y'all are gonna be so poorly surprised when the destruction touches you. You're not gonna know what to do with yourself.
We could come in, but I'm moving too fast because I forgot when we was in the inner sanctum waiting to go to the judge to be judged.
Mm-hmm.
He was going up the escalator making faces, still trying to provoke me.
But he's still making faces at you.
Still making faces.
This is an arrogant, evil gremlin.
That same dude, the same shit he was doing in London. They said he was doing in London with wait,
hold on, wait. If we could you just brought up something. You said the same faces he was doing in London. Explain that, please.
He was doing the same shit here in Memphis, provoking them, making faces.
So who is he provoking? Who is he provoking in London?
I think it was the sister family because he wanted
the sister you talk about is Joy Morgan.
Yeah, the family of her.
So the family of Joy Morgan
the family of Joy Morgan, and as you can see right there in the first comment, it say what? IUIC has the worst report, but act like they are so righteous. Rest in peace, Joy Morgan. So ain't that something, y'all? This guy, whoever this guy was, he has a history of being a knucklehead demon nigga. Apparently he was, the family of Joy Morgan, he was mean mugging, acting crazy on them, and he was acting crazy on this guy in court after he knocked him out and pistol whipped him and damn near beat him down, right? Not damn near beat him down, damn near beat him out his life, but surely beat him down. So this guy clearly was like a hazard. Why was he still around? So I just wanted to highlight that. It's y'all there. See, when you have these big old groups, all the flashiness on the outside, what's going on the inside? That's what you got to ask yourself. And these guys inside is being revealed, y'all. The things done in darkness are coming to light.
Coming out, you're saying he's making the same evil ass faces to them, who's a daughter, who's a sister who got killed by one of their members. She's gone, and the family, he's making those faces to them, the same way he's making those faces to you after he assaulted and accosted you.
There you go.
Yep, so I'm going to rewind a little bit. So let's see if we can get him describing the actual beating a little bit.
Like I said, he walks up and say, hold on, Ak.
So at first, the dude lured him in to meet up with him. Then I forget the guy's name. Oh, he's called Sexual Chocolate, right? Yeah, Sexual Chocolate is the pistol whipper. Titus is the guy who got whipped, right? So Sexual Chocolate starts getting crazy on him. They meet up.
3 screw.
He starts, threatening him. Sexual Chocolate starts threatening Titus. Titus hops out his car to, talk and see what's going on. Sexual Chocolate had already flashed Titus with his pistol, apparently. So eventually, the melee breaks out. He pistol whips him and all that good stuff. It's like, what type of guys are y'all letting in? Y'all letting just straight up, Hoover Crip niggas in? What's going on?
With a finger plate and 5 screws.
Now, you in the car. You not out the car yet, right? Remember that he's a captain, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep, and this guy was a captain.
So a captain in IUIC is brandishing, flapping the gun, and talk about GD4.
Yeah, he started repping his gang that I guess he used to be a part of. Y'all, this Matthew 23, man, they fit some of these verses so hardcore, it's not even funny. Matthew 23 and 27, keeping it going. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanness. Even so ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. We're seeing these guys, y'all. They appear beautiful on the outside. Unity, brotherhood, discipline, honor, Christ. And these dudes are fucking pistol whipping each other off in the back. Like, what the fuck is going on?
He's a cop. He's a cop and gang member and an Israelite. God, James 1 and 8 says,
but the scripture said, I believe it was Paul 5, I thought it was 1 Corinthians. With dreads in the back. And you can see that
he out here talking. He's like, yeah, and y'all ain't gonna do shit, and blah 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 blah. And he starts spitting his numbers. I'm looking at that man like
Rose in Memphis, all over. I believe it's Jeremiah. Another camera, you got camera.
Like I said, I'm about to get turned up and get emotional. So this is the
best thing that I could do
is out. So you me. So by me traveling with this man, pouring wine in his glass, coming 10 steps, walk 10 steps toward me. Like I said, it's dark as hell. It's dark as hell back here. You can't see nothing. But the sergeant, shout out to Sergeant Goodman, because he got his ass. He got everything he needed to do. So y'all go back. So he as he getting close to me, stop right there. Now come over this way, because I was right here. Stop right there. Now I'm right here. He's like, yeah.
Now I just want to make this observation. The energy he's putting into retelling this story, right? The dramatization of it. If you niggas actually showed Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai this much amount of enthusiasm, right? Just studying and leading a simple life. You niggas is all there for the drama. But you get what I'm saying, y'all? If y'all put the same amount of energy into actually doing what the Lord said rather than trying to, live like a fucking circus, maybe, we'd actually fucking get somewhere. You niggas, you love the drama, you love the clout, you love being in the center of some shit. How about you give that much energy to reading, right? What was that? 1 Corinthians, what is it the last, let me see. Not this one. Man, bro, Jake is just such a fucking, y'all, this ministry is simple. All we have to do is go out and preach. The Lord didn't tell us to get on planes and to go travel the world, to force convert everybody and their wife. We were given a very simple task, even us the men, the preachers, right? We go out and preach, make our life a living sacrifice, and we blend back into the world and keep our head down until we get saved. Not to be that. That's how you get caught up in all these scandals and all this drama. You invite the women. You having these super Passovers, catching these planes. Now you're getting kicked out of countries, monetizing the ministry. That's why they're having all these problems. 1 Thessalonians 4:11, and that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work with your own hands as we commanded you, that ye may walk honestly toward them that are without, and that ye may have lack of nothing. Right? So sit down and be a simple man in this truth. That's all you have to do. And when you're moving righteously to walk honestly toward them that are without, even people in the world will see that you're an upright dude. Right? And we have testimonies that I have testimonies that people that y'all, you as a man in this truth, if you were to go around and ask 10 people to describe your character, now we're going to be hated for the truth's sake, in the sense of, right, because of what we believe in, right? They're going to come persecute us, do this and all that. But if we were to go interview 10 people around you in your life, what type of man are you? Here in Great Millstone, y'all, those 10 people should be giving good reports to you. Oh man, you know what? He into that Bible. He a little bit weird. He believes some crazy shit, but you know what? Man, he take care of his family. He a clean cut dude, smart. He don't cause no trouble, right? He take care of his. He's an honest man. Those are the type of reports you should be getting. If you're not getting reports like that, if people don't look at you and see the light of Yahweh Shai on you, you moving wrong. If people are calling you lazy, right, undisciplined, a nigga, wild, unintelligent, loud, funky, if people are still, if you're still giving off that nigga image and aura and people can see it in you, then you ain't moving right. When you come into this truth, you're supposed to be changed. And verses like this let you know that you're supposed to change in this truth. And everyone around you should see that. Coming back.
Hey, bro,
This guy clearly was still a nigga. He became captain, but he was still a nigga.
Get you back in the body, bro. You being stupid. And then he's like this. He's looking around. Yeah, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong? So he getting closer and closer to me. Just asking himself. Soon as he got about right here, he made this, man, I ain't gonna lie, he made this ugly. See, I want to take my headset off because I'm a truck driver. I want to take it. He looked at me like this and said, boom. I'm talking about it was so quick. Like I said, I'm blocked with this arm, and all I remember is seeing a white light. I ain't lying to you. I saw stars. So as I'm out. So to give you what happened in the situation, Moses come back over here. Shout out to Moses, bro, because if it wasn't for Moses, I'd probably be dead. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be alive here to tell you, because I think that dude was trying to take me out of it. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. So he came over here, Moses grabbed him and threw him off me, because that's what the security guard said he saw. He grabbed him and he dipped off. But like I said, the security guard at the time saw a loaded firearm. That's why he didn't approach you. Because you remember I told you, in the daytime it's an officer here. At nighttime it's just security. So
did he hit you with the pistol?
Man, that's all I saw. I saw a firearm, a loaded firearm. But I don't see him at several camps. When it's a dude that's bigger than him, he gonna reach into his pocket and act like he, he just sitting there, and he just constantly gonna keep moving back. And once he do that, he gonna make it seem like you the what's that called? You like the aggressor,
right?
And then he hit you. So like I said, we can sit here. I ain't gonna say too much. He know what he did. He know what he had. Because if you go back and look at them pictures right here, he hit me right in the temple. He didn't hesitate. He done did this shit before. He knew exactly what it hit me. He hit me. If you can see them scars, he hit me right here in the noggin and knocked my ass out. So once I'm on the ground.
And was this with a just a regular hand, or was there anything on the hand?
Bruh, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm gonna be real as all as our day. It either was he hit me with a loaded firearm or a pair of brass knucks. It was one of them damn two. And like I said, since what I saw was a firearm. So that's what I stuck to, and that's what we gonna get there. We gonna get there.
Right, I got you.
So this man snuck my bam. So I wake up. But in the meanwhile, while I'm knocked out, this dude crawl up on me like he just the Big Show and just boom, 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 boom. I can hear him.
So now, as he knock you down, now he's on top of you.
Beating me, bro. And like I said, I bet she was, yeah, bro, you ain't wanna fuck with me, bro. I know how he talk. I know this man like the back of my hand. So next thing I know.
He was making them nigga noises. Nigga. Y'all, what is going on, man? Fuck, dude. What is going on? Look, and these are the x-rays of his arm broken, hand broken. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can let some of these pictures play. You know, dude literally got damn near pistol whipped, beat to death, bro, by a former brother. What's going on over there at IUIC? What are y'all doing over there? What are y'all doing over there? This is more. Damn, nigga, arm look like a sweet potato. Oh my gosh, bro. What are y'all doing? Yo, look at him, y'all. Let me take that back. Slapped the shit out of him. His eye was closed up. It said he had to go through some recovery, y'all. He couldn't walk, you know, in a wheelchair bound for a minute. Had to get, you know, surgeries done, plates and shit put in him. What's going on over there? What, Nathaniel, how are you raising and training up those men? Why are people getting embezzled out of money? Why are people dying? Why can't we find Joy Morgan? Going back to Matthew 23, y'all. Fucking hell, dude. Matthew 23 and 15. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte. And when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves. That's what we're dealing with from these guys. They're doing all this, going all there, all over the world to recruit, and they're producing men that are worse than what they were than when they were in the world, because now they're supercharged with this truth. You know, they're in their mind, they on some real talk black supremacy shit. Supercharged ideals. Those are the guys that when vocab is describing black Israelites, he's describing you niggas at IUIC and IUSPK, because you niggas are bugged out too out there doing that combat training bullshit. Nathaniel, man, you're gonna have a lot of blood on your hands. These dudes are under you. They're acting fucking crazy. Everybody has good and bad fish. Every group on planet Earth, right? Walmart has good workers and bad workers. Goddamn NFL teams has good players and bad players. Every organization has good and it's bad. But you guys, IUIC, you've built up now a consistent track record of creating men who are out here doing chaotic things in society. So what's going on, man? Hey, just to update. Hey, y'all, brothers and sisters, don't take this. This ain't a comedy. In this truth, if you're not moving how these scriptures said, growing, you yourself personally, like I said, if we was to take 10 people around you in your personal life and line them up and ask them what type of man is so-and-so, if they don't give a good report of you, and everybody, the type of report people would give about you. Don't sit here and don't fucking bullshit nobody. Don't bullshit the Lord. Don't bullshit yourself. If you know that you wouldn't get a good report from the people around you in your life, then you need to do something about that and improve and live what these scriptures say. Take heed to the life lessons that Paul gave. Look at the examples of meekness of Moses. Look at the examples of faith of Abraham. Right? Live by these scriptures and change. Damn it. Don't just be no nigga with a garment. You're going to get found out, man. As we're seeing. So that's it. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Rakakwadash. Jawaners to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim wa Akwat, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.